Yes, 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 man. What is going on? What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, my name is Gerald Peters. And listen, I believe that anybody, that includes you, anybody, regardless of age, race, sex, or even your current financial situation, listen to what I'm saying. I believe you can become wealthy, rich, at least financially independent in the next 7 to 10 years if you apply yourself. And today, I want to talk to you about something I think could jumpstart that. Some of you could do it in 3 years, and we've had people retire, or should I say, I don't know if retire is the right word, leave their jobs in less than 1 year with the strategy that I'm going to show you today, or that we're going to talk about. And today, we're talking about the second income stream. Now, some of you may have heard it. And if you know me, you may know me because I wrote this book called You Don't Have to Die Broke. This is free as an ebook. Simply go to geraldpeters.info right there. Click the bio link. And I wrote this book, The Underground Cult Classic, The Money Flow Trading System. Those two books right there not only changed my life, but have changed the life of thousands of people all over the world. And I give them to you. Now, I'm going to charge you a little bit for the money flowing. And hey, if you're looking for a place, if you're looking for people, if you're looking for people just like you, people to hold you accountable, people to help push you so that you can get to that next level and retire sooner than you ever thought possible, or let's just call it what it is, get financially free so that you can do what it is God and the universe has called you to do. Because that's what I believe everyone's mission is. See, the universe or God, whichever you prefer, answers prayers through other people. And guess what? All of the money that you want, it, other people have it. It's in their pockets, purses, wallets, checkbooks, credit cards, and crypto accounts of those people. What I want to talk to you today about is our newest strategy called the second income stream. I'm almost on year two. I'm going into, I think I'm closer to year two than I am year one of this strategy. Now, when I put this strategy out, I kept it to myself at first because it is very fucking addictive. And I mean addictive. And it doesn't come without risk. Okay. As in all things, anything worth having, anything goal worth doing, anything worth trying involves risk. You may fall down and scrape your knee, or maybe you'll lose some money. But what this is about, and what this was about for me, is I had been a real estate investor all of my life. I've invested in the stock market all of my adult life since leaving the Army. And as I began to buy properties, and other videos talk to you about how I do that, how I got into that, I wanted to shelter but store up some of the money that I made so that I could protect these houses in the future. And I thought of no better way of doing that than storing that money into dividend stocks, getting a tax deduction because I was using a regular IRA and a regular SEP IRA. Okay. I'm self employed, and that lowered my tax bill. And that stored up money that was producing cash flow in the form of dividend payments, interest payments, and coupon payments. And and as I began to do that, that kind of became my hobby. And so all the things you see that I do today, the writing, the podcasting, the live streaming, writing books, trading stocks, swing trading, day trading, these were things that I did for fun. I believe that whatever you'll do free will pay you the most money. Now think on what I just said. Anything that you'll do free, I believe will pay you the most money. And it's because you'll stick around, right? It's because you'll keep doing it. And repetition is the mother of skill. As I began doing this and build it up, now I've reached a point in my life. Here we are 24, 25 years later, and I need to sell some properties. We need to divest. Me and the family, we're going a different direction. We need to sell our portfolio. Okay, but I haven't spent a lot of time on how to sell a portfolio. And then it dawned on me, as obvious as it may sound, I'm fixing to not have a lot of cash flow. I'm going to have cash, but I don't want to eat the proverbial duck. I want to eat the duck eggs, right? And so I realized we had a problem, that we have to get this money into cash flowing assets so that one, our income isn't disrupted, but two, it gives us time to figure out, as in this change of life, what we're going to do. And if you have my book, seasons of life. I talk about this in You Don't Have to Die Broke, ages like 20 to 30, ages 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. Different ages have different responsibilities and have different issues that you might be dealing with. And we call this the life cycle. It's a real thing. And we don't think about getting old, but God damn it, I did. I'm getting old. And P.S. And by the way, compounding is real. So I'm here in my second. This is actually my third home. I have three houses. No bullshit. Just saying that sounds kind of stupid. This is a condo in the French Quarter of New Orleans. Okay, there's only 21 houses here. This is rare. This is like buying a Ferrari. Except I like houses. Ferraris go down in value. Houses go up. I like houses, man. So these are trophies. This is a trophy property to me. Not a place you want to raise a family. If you ever been in the French Quarter of New Orleans, it's purely a luxury. And that has only happened since about the age of 49 years old because I was able to put in that base. Now, I've been financially free, not needing a job since I was 34. I think my wife was 36. 20 years now, at least. Being self-employed, living off my wit, living off my investments, living off my properties, my dividends, my interest, my rent collections. And that's what I want to try to show to you. So as I begin to study, how do I transcend into this next life, into this next phase of life, is when the second income stream was developed. Because I realized I'm going to make 3x, 4x what I was making with my rental properties. I'm going to make 2x, 3x, 4x in cash flow that I was making in my rental properties. Now, this is not a direct correlation. What we're going to talk about. The second income stream is about putting money in your hand right now. It's not about trading. This is not a 401k. It's not a fucking Roth. Don't ask me about if you tax. It's not what it is. This is a business, guys. This is a cash flowing business. You're going to buy assets, put it into your business, which is a brokerage account. That brokerage account has margin. We're then going to break it up into tiers, and we're going to begin to buy assets based on their safety rating that we give them. Obviously, we're not all knowing, based on what we know, and we're going to rank them. And you're going to distribute your money that you're going to invest in your business, yours, not mine, your business. That money is going to go into your business, and that money in your business is going to begin to produce cash flow. Next week, you're going to start making money. Okay. Now, as you go forward, you're going to have questions about the strategy, about the products we're using, about the tiers, about margin, about the accounts that I recommend, all of this stuff. And because of that, I put together a thing called the second income stream. It's a letter. We send at least one a week. We have a chat room for everybody involved in the strategy. I'm in there. My assistant, my partner's in there. Other members are in there, and we're all trying to help each other just get a little bit richer every day and build our second income stream business. And as I was thinking on this yesterday, I put out these little articles because I was thinking about the second income stream. I'm always thinking, how can I promote something without it being corny, over the top? I don't know if you know this, social's kind of competitive. There's a lot of things you can watch. There's a lot of pretty girls dancing up and down. I can't do that. I'm not a comedian. I don't dance. I'm not the fastest or the tallest or even the best looking. Okay. But that's the competition that I'm pushing up against. But what I am is real. What I am is like you, man. I'm just looking for financial freedom. I want to be free. And I began to put together this thing called the MFG, which is our group, MFG, Money Flow Gang. If you ever consider you want to join us, you can. And this idea of the Rebel's Handbook. We saw, what did Trump call? He called his day. What did Trump call the day where he put the tariffs on and blew up the stock market? I forget what it was called. Anyway, I began to put together, you know what? We're rebels. We want to be financially free in the next 1, 2, or 3 years. Fuck 10, fuck 20, fuck 30. I'm not saving and working for 30 fucking years to be broke. Nah, let's do that right now. Let's get it going right now if that's a possibility. If it is, I'd like to try. I'm willing to take the risk. I want to stress again, this is not retirement. This is not your Roth. I am not suggesting that you put any of those monies in this strategy, okay? This is a business. You're going to treat it like a business. We're going to talk like it's a business because, damn it, that's what it is. Okay. Lesson one is I began writing the Rebel's Handbook to try to find a way to kind of explain the second income stream in a way that made sense because I believe you need a philosophy up here. If I just show you numbers, you're not going to stay with it, my friend. As soon as there's trouble and it's just numbers and the numbers go down, your account value drops, you're going to bail. I don't want you to do that. Okay. Listen, MFG, listen up. We're not bailing. Okay. You're going to stay with us. Stay with it. We survived the Trump sell off, guys. That was one of the largest stock drops in the last 5 years. The strategy survived it. Stick with it. Okay. Lesson one, the lie of wealth, redefining the truth, what they hid from you. Most people are chasing a lie, man. I know I was. We run faster, we work harder, we grind longer, all for a dream that honestly I don't believe was ever meant for me. Probably wasn't meant for you. That generation model, the generation this worked for, I talk about this in my book, You Don't Have to Die Broke. The boomer generation, man, what they had for them with pensions and all of that, that's no longer. That's not for us, guys. That is not for us. If you haven't noticed, shit's going up. The prices are going up, but our wages are not going up. So listen up, working America. This is your way out, man. The generation that model works for has passed away. They told you that wealth meant cars, a house, status, numbers in a bank account. They sold us a fantasy so that we would keep chasing it. Payments, mortgages, credit card bills, student loans. Everything has been bullshit and everything has been a lie just to keep us obedient and to keep us in line. But here is the truth, my friend. Wealth has nothing to do with cars, houses, or possessions. Okay, those are a byproduct of it. Real wealth is about power, and I'm talking about personal power, power over yourself, power over your family, and your time. You controlling your time. That, my friends, is power. That, my friends, is freedom. Power to walk away from your job, power to control your own time, power to live the life on your terms. That is power. Let's burn this old model. Let's get rid of the old script that they gave us, and let's redefine what it means to be rich. True wealth equals freedom. If you got to get up every day and go do something somebody else is telling you what to do, I don't necessarily care how much money you have. You're still not free. Imagine for just a second a life where you woke up when you wanted to wake up, when your body said, I'm ready to get up. Your bills are paid. And, before you even roll out of bed, that's already taken care of, probably on automatic. You didn't even have to write a check or send it in. No boss. There's no one telling you what to do. No fucking alarm clock. No begging or asking permission. No asking, hey, can I go on a trip? You don't need to do that. You can just go. You can work from anywhere. I know it sounds like bullshit, right? Sounds like the stuff they teach you when they're trading. This is no trading. This is no options. This is not MLM. This is not Amazon direct ship. It is nothing like that. This is you controlling your own money with the tools and the technology that is available to all of us today, regardless of age, race, sex, or your current financial situation. Anybody can get started. See, the only wealth that matters is wealth where you control your own time. And you don't get there by playing the matrix game. You don't get there by working for the man, working and doing someone else's dream, okay? That's not how you're going to get there. We have been played, my friend. We have been played. From birth, we were programmed to obey. Work hard, get a good job, save your money, retire at 65, raise your hand if you have a question. Get in line, little Johnny. It's all a trap. It's all been set up for us, man. They trained you and me to trade time for money. Let me tell you something. Freedom comes when your money works for you. When money makes more money than you make at work. What if you made $10 to $12 an hour every hour, 24 hours of the day, every day? I do. There are dozens and if not hundreds of people inside of the Money Flow Trading Society, what we call the MFG right here, baby. MFG, right here, that are doing that right now. We have a chat room. You can go in there and see it. If you get signed up, man, hit that QR code right here. And I'm going to give you a list. This QR code right here will give you a list of 22 companies. I'm not recommending them all, but this is a list of 22 companies that are now paying weekly, funds that are paying weekly. I said weekly money. See, this has been a trap, man. We were trained to trade our time for money. We were trained to consume, not to create. To consume, not create. To spend, not invest. People ask me, how much should you invest? All of it. That blows their mind because nobody complains about spending all of it. Most people spend all the money they make. Don't complain. And when I say invest it all, why? So you can be rich. Spend none so you can have it all. It's a little bit of yin zen here, okay? Through discipline, you find freedom. So they trained us to trade time for money, to consume and not create, to spend and not invest. And every time your income stops, your life collapses. Have you ever noticed that? When you lose a job, holy shit, you got a problem. And if that's you, you're not rich. If you get fired tomorrow, are you going to freak out? I've got people inside of the MFG that just started this year, started less than 6 months ago. Just regular people, 34-year-olds, 35-year-olds, not making that much damn money, making less than $100,000 a year, and they're already making $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month. Massive cash flow. And listen, it's not to quit your job and stay there. We're trying to get fucking rich. I want your income to be 20, 30, 40,000 a month if possible. Okay. But every time our income stops, if our life is put on hold or your lifestyle changes at all, maybe you're not rich. Okay. You're living paycheck to paycheck. We got to break out of that. First step we got to do, man. First thing we got to do, we got to reprogram ourselves. That's what this is about. You've got to begin to develop a philosophy of life, a philosophy, a way of seeing. I had a book I was going to read for you. It's over there now. A way of seeing life. This will help you. Also, read the book, The Science of Getting Rich. That thought held in formless substance, and thought that was held in formless substance, the thought can cause the creation of the thought. So we got to reprogram our thoughts. We got to train our thoughts, man. We got to start to think that we're not workers. I'm not a laborer. I am not a cog in someone else's machine. I am an owner. Okay. I am the architect of my own freedom, the author of my own book. And to build that freedom, I'm going to need assets. You're going to need assets that'll pay us money while we're sleeping. I currently hold 88 different assets, funds, and stocks that do just that, that provide me over $8,000 a month passive income doing nothing. That's a beautiful thing, my friend. That's a beautiful thing. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start here. We're going to learn a skill that prints income. We're going to build something that pays you directly, if not daily, weekly, and monthly, without our constant presence there. This is a beautiful thing. While you're at work, while you're asleep, you're going to wake up to these payments, okay? We're going to learn how to do this. We're going to shift our identity from laborer and worker to owner of assets that produce cash flow or appreciate to the 7% that run this country. That's you, my friend. We got to learn. So all you got to do is learn one of these high income skills to figure this out. I keep hearing a pop in the back of my, what is going on? Hold on just a second. All right. There we go. Kept having alert notifications over here, man. Hopefully everybody can still hear me just fine. So we're going to learn a skill that prints income. Okay. We're going to take some of the stuff that we talk about in here. You want to get this book here. Okay. The money flow trading system, but we're not trading, but we're going to take some of those skills. We're going to take some of our skills, our discipline skills. If you go to the gym, we're going to take things that you already know, the best parts of each. We're going to combine it into a strategy that will work for you, that will make us all a bunch of money. Daily. This is the crazy thing. You're going to start making money next week. This is what's so exciting about this, man. Okay. And we're going to start to think like we're rich. We really are. The rich don't think about Friday. What's a fucking weekend? If you sit around thinking, hoping for the weekend, come on, man, that's no way to live your life. If that's you, if you sit around, I don't give a fuck if it's Friday or Monday. If you do, man, let me help you. Hit that QR code. Look at that list. Get on the second income stream. Hit me up, man. Text me and say you did. I'll put my damn text number on this video here. Text me and say, hey, Gerald, I just saw your video. I saw your live. I saw your stream. I'd like to get involved in this second income stream. Count me in. And let's work together. Jesus said, where two or more are gathered, there's power. And hey, you and me, that's two, man. The rich don't think about Friday's paycheck. They don't. They think in terms of decades, dynasties, empires. I like to refer to myself as the king. Everybody doesn't like that. Some people it bothers. See, the rich guard their time like war generals and turn every dollar into a soldier because we are leading an empire. We have a destiny. You have one. And at the end, when this empire that you built, it becomes self-sustaining, then you get to do what God or the universe has called you to do, to be that artist, to be that writer, that blogger, that YouTuber, whatever it is, whatever God has called you, that mechanic, whatever, that chef, that cook, that father, whatever. Man, now you can do it because now you're going to have the money to buy the resources and buy the things that you need, okay? This is not about sitting on your ass. This is not about getting money and go sit at the beach, man. If that's you, this is not you. This is not what we're calling for. I'm calling for you to do what it is you were called to do so that you can bless the world, man. I believe that. Most people, if your money isn't working while you rest, you're losing. The average American takes 120 days off a year, but spends money 365 days a year. Do the math. Most people won't do this. Most will keep working, keep spending, keep obeying, because it's easier to stay in the chains, the proverbial chains, than it is to break them. But not you, my friend. I believe that you're watching this, listening to this for a reason. You feel it in your gut. You know there's more. You are already a rebel. You're already part of our cause. You're already part of the MFG. You just don't know it yet. These chains were never locked, my friend. You can just throw them off like the elephant. They can put chains on them, and after a while, they take them off, and he never challenges it. It's time for you to challenge it and break free. These chains are not locked. You can throw them off. You just need the courage to rip them off. And hey, maybe you need a help, man. I'm here for you. Text me. Me and my team, I'll personally answer you. I promise. I'm not going to answer the phone, but I promise I'll text you back today. You just need the courage, man. And we can do this together. It takes courage. It really does. It takes courage to start a business. It takes courage to be an entrepreneur. It takes courage to be a dad, a father. It takes courage in this world today. And I know you have it. You just needed the courage to rip them off. So here's the question. Will you wake up in 10 years, still be eating crumbs? If you just started doing what I'm going to show you, what we show you in the second income stream, if you watch my seminar on this, I promise you, if you started doing that last year, you're already making 2,000-3,000 passive in addition to your job. How fast does that accelerate you to get you out of that fucking job and get you to doing what you want to do? You just need it. So that's what. Or are you still going to be doing the same thing? Are you like, oh, I've heard this before? Or is this the message? Have you been called right here for purpose right now, me and you? I know I was. Each event that has led to changes, big changes in my life, were individual things. And I could have walked, or I could have listened, or I could have done it. It was totally up to me. Man, I hope you do. I hope you do. I hope you choose right now that you will rise up like I did and throw those goddamn shackles off and join us, man. I really hope you do. And start building your freedom from the ground up, man. Time is running, time is ticking. Choose wisely. Choose wisely. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you haven't, click the QR code. I'm going to give you a list of 22 stocks. Now, don't go out and buy these stocks or funds, okay? Not all of these are second income stream approved, or what we call the SIS. So stay with me. These lessons, I'm going to try to get you into the second income stream, okay? That's what I'm going to try to do. Now, down below, you see my number. Jump on that over here, pull out a 1-1. You can follow me on Instagram. Go to geraldpeters.info. That's the links to get to me, get to my stuff. Anybody can get to me, okay, through text, whatever. We can do one-on-ones, all that good stuff, man. I got stuff for you. But listen, right now, listen to what I'm saying. Within 3 to 5 minutes of this going off YouTube or off Instagram, I'm going to have, not on Instagram, it'll be on YouTube. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm going to have a little whiteboard presentation that I did for the last group of people that I brought through, kind of breaking down the tiers. That's for you guys that are already been involved. Maybe you need to see it again, okay? If you're brand new, maybe that'll make sense. Maybe it won't. Okay. I didn't get into details because I didn't have my whiteboard here, but stay with me. Stay with this message. Text me down there. I'll send you a link to get on our second income stream letter. Okay. That's going to help you. If you come in, if you join that as a founder, you're going to get my last webinar, get the full webinar, 2 whiteboards breaking down the entire strategy. Plus you have me, you can text me anytime. And I can show you my account, and my partner, she shows hers as a live real money account as we go forward. There's nothing hidden, nothing secret, totally transparent. Hey, you lose and I'm losing. That's how it works, man. God bless. If there's anything else I can do for you, you know what's up, man. Come on, baby. Come on. If you stay around in the next 3 to 5 minutes, right after this, there's going to be another one. It's me doing a whiteboard breaking down the strategy.